Members of the jury, the relationship of landlord and tenant carries with it certain specific rights and well-defined responsibilities. A principle of law from which there is no escape provides that a landlord of an apartment house must keep the premises in a condition of good repair by the exercise of reasonable diligence. That means that a landlord of an apartment house owes to the tenant a certain duty to superintend, supervise, manage, and control the premises so that they do not become dangerous to use, dangerous for the tenants by reason of lack of supervision. The law does not expect that the owner of an apartment house necessarily must stand responsible for everything that may happen. The owner of an apartment house is not an insurer. The law does not insist that simply because the owner of the apartment house sustains a certain business relationship with her tenants, she must be ready to assume responsibility for everything that occurs in the house and to the tenants. Nor does the law expect from the owner of an apartment house that she will exercise the highest degree of care possible in order to avoid any responsibility for any injury to any tenant. The law does not expect that everything that humanly can possibly be done must be done by the owner of an apartment house in order to escape responsibility for injury because of any defects in the apartment house. And the law does not require that the owner of an apartment house must provide the safest sort of habitation by the tenant. All the law demands is that with reasonable care the owner of the apartment house keep the premises so they are in a condition of good repair. The law does not say the owner of an apartment house must be responsible and will be held responsible simply because the appliances of the premises are not of the very best and of the highest and safest quality. All the owner of an apartment house needs to do is, in the things she provides for her tenants, to exercise care to see that those things are safe and secure and necessarily do not create any risk or hazard or danger for the tenants. Now, the owner of an apartment house is responsible for every part of the house. It is her duty to keep her apartment house in repair. Particularly so is it her duty to maintain that portion of the apartment house over which she maintains dominion and control, and concerning which no individual tenant has any rights to exercise authority, such as the exits and entrances and stairway and hallway. It is the especial duty of the owner of the apartment house to keep the stairways in a condition of good repair, regardless of whether the runways are stone or wood or any other material, regardless of whether they are bared or whether they are covered, no matter in what condition they exist. It is her duty to keep that stairway in a condition of sound and good repair.